be happening. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
The town of Mill Creek, if you can even call it that anymore, sits quiet under the weight of something unspoken. Main Street, once alive with small shops and familiar faces, feels hollow. The diner still serves coffee, the gas station still hums under flickering lights, but there's a sense that something is slipping away. It's the summer of 1988. They call it progress. New roads, new developments, big men in dark suits talking about opportunity. But you've heard the whispers. Some folks up and left, some were pushed, and some, like Will, never got the choice. Tragic accident, they said. A hit and run. Just another casualty of bad luck and bad timing. But you knew Will. He was careful, smart. He knew those trails at the back of his hand. And so now, here you are. The old treehouse in the woods, his clubhouse. It's where you've all agreed to meet. The place where you grew up, shared secrets, planned adventures. The place where Will's laughter still lingers in the wooden beams, in the dusty corners filled with old maps and half-finished projects. Steps creak underfoot as you climb. The doors swing open, and for a moment, everything is just like it was. But there's an empty space now, hollow in the room where Will should be. Maybe, just maybe, if you hold on to this place, onto each other, his memory won't fade. Maybe here, Will can still be with you.
Nia, you're the first one to walk through the doors into this old weathered clubhouse, which was once made out of a lifeguard hut, now full of fading posters, discarded baseball gear, and Will stuff. Who do we see?
You see a teenage girl, about 17, going on 18, pretty close. She's got sort of just past her shoulder length brown hair, but the front pieces have been dyed bright pink. She's wearing a lot of jewellery, a lot of earrings, chokers, necklaces. She's wearing a sort of off-the-shoulder white top and no makeup. And she sort of pulls herself in to a place that she hasn't been to for a really, really long time. This was a place she used to spend every summer, every evening, and a few years ago she moved away from it. She stopped coming, but she's come back.
Nia, what was it that meant that you stopped coming here?
Nia wanted very much to be seen as her own person, to not be connected, to not always be known as Will's twin. She wanted to be Nia. She didn't want to be one of the twins. And so she stopped hanging out with him, moved away, defined herself, put very bright colours in her hair, anything to make her stand out in a way that wasn't one of two.
And you look around in this dusty old wooden space and you see mementos of years gone by, whether it is a stack of old comic books that are gathering dust. There is a really janky old television that's set on top of a small little wooden box. There's a fading poster on the wall that looks as though it might be for some sort of show, but it's hard to make out exactly what it is with the weathering that comes in through the window. There is a small stand on which sits a pristine-looking guitar and beanbags set around this space.
See, you tidied it up. She sort of says out loud, and she'll walk over to the poster and kind of run her hand across it, and then just sort of pull it off the wall and sort of sit and stare at it. Or stand and stare. She wouldn't sit down.
You take the poster off the wall and you feel this jolt go through your body. Something you've never felt before. And you feel like you're being watched.
She sort of keeps staring at the poster and then just goes, "Will? Is that you?"
And peeking in the door behind Finch.
No, it's just...
Oh, Jesus
Sorry,
Christ!
it's just me. I'm sorry. I should have knocked. I didn't
Hey,
think
hey, Finch. Hey.
you'd be here. I didn't know you were back.
Yeah, well, you gotta be, right?
You okay? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Sure. What about you?
Yeah, busy. Keeping busy.
Sure.
You, sorry, am I interrupting? Do you want me
No, it's fine. And she'll roll up the poster and sort of shove it in her back pocket. Did you come to, like, take something? I know he'd want you to have something, so.
I don't know. He's got a couple of my books, but I don't
Cool,
think...
well, I'll help you look. Let's...
Sure.
And she'll just sort of go and hide her face, like, maybe behind the TV, just sort of, like, moving stuff and trying to find a book.
And Finch, as you move into this room, what do we see?
You see a 16-year-old boy, lanky, reedy, big round glasses, very clearly a bookish type rather than an athletic type or a popular type. He has short brown hair that's sort of spiked up at the front. He tries to get the gel right, but it never works. It's different every day. Pale blue eyes, and a very fake smile on his face. Very forced.
And would there be anything specific that you were looking for in this space?
I think some of those comic books might be mine, or mine in so much as Will and I pooled our pocket money and bought them and stored them here together, and we'd spend Saturday mornings leafing through them and showing each other particularly cool panels or sharing jokes. And so I don't think I came to take them, but now that I've said that to Nia and she's actively looking, I'm kind of going through the motions of looking for anything that I can bear to look at for longer than 5 seconds.
Can I please get you to make me a grit roll, please?
Oh, did you hear me describe this person? I'm great at grit. Okay. A 2.
Okay. The DC here would have been around a 4. So are you rolling a D4 or were you rolling a...
I was rolling a D10.
A D10, okay.
It's quite good at
okay.
grit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
quite good. So mark the adversity token for a failure. You go and you start to rifle through these comic books, and you come to one that is an old classic. It is The Amazing Spider-Man.
Huh. I haven't seen this in a minute.
Oh, yeah, he was always reading that one. He
Yeah.
used to take it home with him, so.
Yeah, it was it's a good one. We liked heroes. We liked being able to do things that were bigger than you.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to take it, it's yours, so.
Sure, thanks. He'll kind of roll it up and stick it in his jeans pocket.
As you roll it up, you feel like a jolt go through your body.
You okay?
Yeah, is the electricity gone weird in here or something?
Does the TV even work anymore? Maybe it's...
It does if you kick it in the right place.
Great, and she will kick it so hard.
As you kick it, Corey, you walk into the room and seeing people kick against where they might be playing video games.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to turn the TV on.
With your foot?
All right, Corey, if you're here all the time, you do it.
This is called percussive maintenance. It works. Sometimes.
What?
It was something well said.
You were meant to be here 10 minutes ago. Where were you?
That doesn't matter.
You're meant to meet me outside, Corey.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Go. I can go.
No, you're fine, Finch.
You're fine.
Okay.
I'm here. What does it matter?
It doesn't. I just didn't know where you were.
I don't think you looked very hard anyway. Do you want me to turn this on or not?
I think there's something wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it. There's probably something wrong with it when you kick it. And coming in, Corey, you see this kind of mid-sized 14-year-old, dark skin, with braids that stop at the shoulder. They're wearing somewhat dark clothing with a striped shirt beneath a t-shirt and half-up dungarees as they climb into the space. Just don't move anything, all right? Just leave it. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
And outside of this clubhouse, not entering right now, is the final member of our group. Looking at the door, thinking of entering, but not quite able to push themselves to do so yet. Jade.
So we see Jade, who is a young teenage girl. She is 15, but she looks younger. She could pass for 13. Very small and skinny. The kind of scabbed knees you have when you're a kid. Dirty fingernails. And she's wearing dungarees, Converse, a big jumper. But the sleeves are rolled up, and we can see that she's kind of doodled and scribbled on her hands and her arms. Just kind of geometric shapes. Squiggles, nothing that's really like a striking image. She's dyed her hair green, but you can see the roots are a mousy kind of brown, and she has the same pale blue eyes as Finch, and she's just kind of stomping up and down in the leaves, kind of kicking at rocks, trying to breathe, because she didn't really intend on ending up here. She went on a walk, as she does, and this is where her feet took her. And she thinks she can hear voices inside, and that sucks, because at least if this was going to be a place she could come to, it might be somewhere quiet, and now she's starting to think that it's not. And part of her wants to go in, and part of her wants to leave, but she can't make herself do either.
Corey, you're trying to get this television on, and as you are putting in power cables, you feel a jolt go through your body.
Ah, Jesus.
Told you it was broken.
Again, it's probably your fault.
I think there's something with the grounding. I got one over here as well. A shock. Just be careful.
What were you doing?
I was just looking for a comic book. Spider-Man.
Did you pick that up?
Nia said it was okay.
It's not okay.
Corey, it's fine.
No, it's not. You
Finch
can't.
was Will's friend. He's allowed to have one of his comic books.
You can't.
No, go on. What can't I?
It's okay. I'll put it back. I'm sorry. And I'll lay it back down on the top of a pile and step away
Sorry,
from
friend.
As
Sorry.
you lay it back down on top of the pile, something else falls out of this pile of comic books. You just see a single floating piece of paper.
Oh,
that
sorry.
falls.
I'll get it. I'll put it right back. I'll reach down and grab it.
It's different from the rest of the pile of papers and books here. This is a singular piece of torn out of a notebook, lined paper that just says, scrawled in quite like over the top writing multiple times, Will's list.
Oh. Is it folded or obscured in some way, or can I just see?
It's folded over and Will's list on the outside, so anything inside you would have to open it up to look.
My gut reaction is to want to unfold it and look at it, and I think I start to do that, and then I'm very aware of Corey's eyes on me, and I kind of stop and look over at them. Sorry, it fell. I was just...
What is that?
I don't know, it just says Will's list. It's probably like his pull list.
His what?
Like when you plan out what comics you're gonna get and what
Oh,
episodes.
right.
you
I
what...
thought you were going to say something really different, and I was going to say I don't think
No,
we'll
no,
do
no,
any of that. So.
No. Comic books, of course.
Okay. Wait, Will's list.
Yeah, look, it'll just say Spider-Man. I'll unfold it. Spider-Man. Oh no, this is something different. What is this?
Corey will come up next to you and look over your shoulder. Or
And
you're
what
tall,
you
so maybe
see-
not your shoulder.
Is a list of around 10 to 12 to-do list items. Things that Will was hoping to do. They are ranging from the mundane to the fantastical. Things that you say I'll get around to one day. Or I really want to try and get that done some point. And looking through this list, you see that there are things local to the town, there are big wishes for the future, and the first one at the top is one that you recognise. And Finch, you and Will have specifically spoken about this one, which is just to take some goofy pictures at the photo machine down by the arcade.
Are any of them ticked off, or are they all blank?
There are a couple that are scribbled through.
It's we were gonna go and take the photo booth, and you can do like the borders, and we'd just never done it, and so we said it would be funny. It's just a silly list of...
It's a quest list.
Yeah, I guess. Will's quest.
Well, he can't do any of them now, can he? So.
No, I
No.
guess.
But this is it. This is it. This is what I needed. This is what I needed. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do.
Take pictures?
No, not the pictures. Well, yes, the pictures. No, the whole thing. We're gonna do it.
The whole list?
Yes.
Corey.
Well, some of them are a bit unrealistic. Even for Will. Definitely for us.
You don't know that.
Well, what's the most ridiculous thing on that list, Sam?
There is one on there that lists be part of the opening night of a Broadway show.
I point to that one and Corey and say, not in a million years.
He'd have got there.
Yeah, but us, like, look at us. We're not.
No, but okay. Maybe not that one, but we can do most of the quest list. We can do it. And then I'll find it. And then it'll work. Okay.
What'll work?
Corey. Corey, figure what out?
You don't have to look at me like that, okay? I hate when people look at me like that.
Just worried about you.
Listen, it's fine. We're gonna do this, yeah?
Sure.
Good.
Okay. I'd love to know why, but I really do want to go and take the silly pictures.
Okay, then we can take the pictures.
The television switches on.
Oh. You've
Told you
fixed
thinking it would work.
Yeah, see? Thanks, Will. We want...
Right, I need to get out of here.
Oh.
Okay. Nia's gonna climb out.
You climb out and you see standing outside is Jade.
Oh,
Hey.
hey. Sorry, I was...
You were Will's friend, right?
I mean, I guess. Is my brother here? I heard his voice.
Oh, Finch?
Yeah.
He's up there.
Is he okay?
Yeah, just getting some stuff. Corey is up there too, so they're both up
Right.
there. And we're gonna go take some pictures.
What? Like all together?
Yeah, I think
Why?
I'm not the one who should Corey,
What?
Finch, can you Jade's here.
Oh, hey.
Hi, Jade.
What are you...
Hey,
You should be home by now.
it's fine. You're taking pictures or something?
Yeah, we were just gonna go down the boardwalk, I guess, is the closest place. Does Mom know you're still out?
It'll be fine.
Are you sure? Have
Yeah,
you at least... Have you called? Have you dropped in? Do they know that you're out?
Yeah, they know I said I was going out.
Okay, that's all. That's all I needed to
It's
know. As
fine.
long as they know. They worry about you. I worry about you.
I'm fine.
Hey, come on, let's go take some pictures.
Okay.
We transition to you all getting on your bikes. And this is a game of kids on bikes. So, what do all of your bikes individually look like? Let's figure out. I'm going to start this time with Corey. What does your bike look like?
Okay. So Corey's bike is like a kind of slate gray all through. There's a banana seat and some trading cards, so you know when the wheels spin it makes a nice little rattling noise as it goes through. And there's also, like, attached to it, it was Will's idea that they have it. So they have like a little first aid kit just in case they fell, because they weren't as good at the trails as him, but that's fine.
And following up behind Corey, Nia.
Nia's bike is neon yellow, is so bright and slightly sparkly, and it has these like glittery tassels hanging from the handlebars. It's got a little silver bell and a little basket, also in neon yellow at the front, which currently just has some like blanket, like what looks like an old jacket just stuck in the front.
And following up the 2x2s, we have the siblings, Finch and Jade. Come to Finch first of all.
Yeah, my bike is actually a hand-me-down from Will. It used to be his, so it's way cooler than Finch would ever buy on its own. It's bright red, but it's hard to tell because it's very mud-splattered. It has 10 speeds, and also a first aid kit because I've got to take care of my friends and my sister. And oh no, I don't have 10 speeds. Sorry, I do have 10 speeds. I don't have a first aid kit. I got pegs on the back, so I can carry a passenger if needs be. Because I was faster on my bike than Will, so if we ever needed to get out of Dodge, I could pedal really fast and he would lean in over the back and hunch down. And it has a basket, which is, it's less of a basket and more of like a little canvas beat up bag on the back, where we would store all our books and comics and things.
And Jade.
Jade's bike is it's a nice model. It's like an expensive bike because her parents bought it for her for one of her birthdays. But it is now quite like dented and a little bit beat up. She couldn't tell you why or how or like what the incidents were, but there have been incidents. She does have a first aid kit and she also has a bell, which were both things her parents like made her put on the bike as part of the condition of being able to ride her bike around freely, so that they know she'll be safe and okay. And her bike does have 10 speeds, which she's very proud of.
You all cycle towards the pier, heading towards the arcade. The town is, as we mentioned at the beginning, in a bit of disrepair. Mill Creek is going through the motions as people move away from town, big developers trying to make their way in, the same businesses trying to survive. And one of these businesses that you all like to frequent is striving to maintain a strong and important part of the community. And you see standing outside, resolute as always, Mrs. Whitley of the Schooner's Revenge, a local diner, with this large neon sign, and she'll wave to you, and she's holding a tray of lemonades, and she'll wave as though she wants you to come in if you would like to stop at the Revenge, or you're welcome to keep going.
I could go for lemonade.
Corey, you want one?
Yeah, I could have a lemonade. Yeah.
All right. I'll turn over. Pull up.
Afternoon, everyone. You are looking flashy as always on those hogs, I think is what the kids call them these days. Lemonade for everyone. Lemonade.
Yeah, thanks, Mrs. Whitley.
Sure.
What about pancakes for everyone? Come on, grab a seat. Come on, in you come.
We were just on our way. We got a quest, and I look at Corey.
A quest? Oh wow. It's a big job for 4 youngins like yourselves. So you sure we can't tempt you in just a little bit of lunch? Like fill up those bellies ready for a quest?
I
Do
can
you
eat.
have whipped cream for the pancakes?
Well, I can do you a banana or maple or whipped cream, and
Can
some
I have
strawberries.
Can I have the banana and the whipped cream?
You can have whatever you like, honey, whatever makes you
Okay.
weird. And looks past everyone towards Jade. For yourself, you don't tend to come in here.
I mean, if everyone's gonna stay here, then I guess I'll come in.
This is my
Perfect.
little sister Jade, Mrs. Whitley.
Lovely to meet you.
I
Oh yeah, I can see the resemblance.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
Finch
hates
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Well, come on in. Grab a seat. She will shuffle 3 of you into a small little... This place has not changed its decor in around 30 years. It's very faded, it's very old, it's very classic. There is the same old pot of coffee that just gets topped up with hot water occasionally. She doesn't offer you the coffee, but she will herd Corey, Nia and Jade into a little booth, and then as Finch, you're coming inside going, so how are you doing, dear?
Yeah, good. Yeah, keeping busy.
Yeah, are you sure?
Yeah. How about you? How's the...
Oh well, same as always. Busy.
Yeah,
Well,
looks,
that's a lie. It's not busy. It's
it looks
trying-
busy for this time of day, this time of season.
You are such the flatterer as always. But we're making our best of what's coming to us.
What
But
we can do, hey.
regardless, the things are on the house this evening. So a round of
Oh.
pancakes.
You don't have to do that. I can pay. It's okay.
No. You've all been through it. Sodas?
Just the lemonade for me. Thanks.
Lemonade.
Yeah, the lemonade's good.
Round of lemonades, and she bustles off into the back, and you see that there is the cook in the back who starts to whip up a round of pancakes for you all. As you sit down in the booth, you sit there quietly for a moment, and then two teenage girls kind of come throwing themselves in to this diner, and they will look at you all, roll their eyes, and then head towards the jukebox.
Hey! Nia will immediately stand up.
No,
Oh
it's
my
okay.
god,
It's okay.
what?
Hey yourself,
Can I help you?
just looking at what's dragged itself in today.
Oh, how old do they look?
Younger than you are.
Okay. And she will walk over and she'll go, I'm using the jukebox. Move.
I don't think so.
You do not want to get in my way today.
Her friend will look behind her and say, I mean, we're already in your way.
Fine. Sam, remind me of the name of the person who owns the diner.
Mrs. Willie.
Mrs. Whitley?
Oh, yes, dear.
These girls punched me! They're so mean!
Okay, you're going to make me a charm roll, please.
It's a 13.
Oh, that is absolutely going to succeed. She will, look out and say, what the hell?
They said that they were glad Will was dead.
I will be speaking to both of your mothers.
I would just feel a lot better if they left.
Absolutely. Out. Don't come back. And they will run out the door. I am
Thank you.
so sorry, Nia.
No, it's fine. It's just...
Why would anyone say that about your sweet Will?
I don't know. I just don't know.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I need to go help Corey. And she'll go and sit down.
As you turn to sit down, you just feel a jolt through your body.
What is that?
And you watch as a record moves itself in the jukebox and places itself and starts to play.
Nia, you didn't have to do that.
They shouldn't have been rude.
You didn't need to escalate. You didn't need to lie to Mrs. Whitley.
They thought it, whether they said it or not.
That's on them. You don't have to... You could have made that better, but you made it worse.
Look, if they want to look at my sibling and Will's friends like that, they're not welcome here, and they're not welcome around me. And she will sit and just drink her lemonade and not say anything.
Yeah. Finch doesn't have anything else to say, but he grumbles. Didn't have to.
Jade has sunk down very far in her seat.
As this is going on, you realise that the song coming over the jukebox is familiar as it moves on to the second track. As you hear the familiar tones of Robert Smith. As Boys Don't Cry plays over the jukebox. And Finch, for a moment you're sitting in this diner and looking forward to a plate of pancakes with your sibling and friends. And then all of a sudden you're no longer in this space. And you're sat on a bench overlooking some cliffs, looking out towards a lighthouse.
What? Oh. Okay.
You hear a voice say, so, I don't know about you, but I think that Robert Smith is just, like, one of the most ahead of his time performers. And, like, I don't know what it's just something about the I don't give a fuck attitude that really just draws you in, you know? And
Yeah.
this voice is coming from this tall, floppy, brown-haired teenage boy. Where,
Yeah, well, that would appeal to you, wouldn't it?
oh, you know, I want to be like that, you know? Like, if there's just a way to reinvent something and just be really unique, individual, something no one's ever seen before, you know? It's good. It's a good song.
I thought you'd like it. How did we get here?
I mean, well, we walked up the trail, we kind of cycled here, like, left our bikes. What's wrong?
You ever think that you're having a dream so real that it feels real?
I mean, I know I'm dreamy, but...
Not Robert Smith dreamy, but you have your moments.
Hey, fuck you.
You gotta grow taller before you can be like Robert Smith. And grow your hair out.
I mean, I'll put the platforms on if I need to.
That's not very punk.
I mean, if you don't tell...
What's it worth?
I don't know. Love and admiration, that's all I really want.
I don't know if I can do that. I'm already keeping so many of your secrets.
Hey!
For free. Out of respect and admiration. It only
Don't.
goes so far.
You can't threaten me with that. I'll tell you that in confidence that you'll never even admit that you know them.
Hang on a second. This is not... Can I see him?
Yeah, he's there.
I'm just gonna reach out and, like, touch his arm.
What are you doing?
I can feel him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no muscles.
What is
Sorry.
this? Take the piss out of Will Day?
Sorry. I'm having a weird day, I guess.
You're
What do
just
you-
a weird little guy.
Hey, that's only okay when I say it.
I don't know.
Why?
It's a secret I'll keep.
Why are we here?
Well, I wanted to come up and look at the lighthouse. Just...
What? Why?
don't know. Something about it. Feels like there's something... Just, don't know, something mysterious about it, you know? Like this kind of guiding light for a town that doesn't really bring any ships in anymore. But yeah, it's still there.
Well, that's one of the things. Lighthouses are often used as a metaphor for guiding lights, as beacons, but actually, they're warnings, if you think about it. They're designed to keep people away, not bring them in.
Nerd.
Yes, guilty. But maybe that explains a lot about this place. Maybe if we turned the lighthouse off, people wouldn't be scared of it so much anymore. I'm gonna hop up, and I'm just testing the boundaries of whatever this is. I'm gonna try and like scoop up a rock or a pebble.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Just weigh it in my hand for a second. Like, this is really weird. And even though it's like way too far away, I'm just gonna hurl this rock at the light in the lighthouse's direction as hard as I can.
Okay, make me a brawn roll, please.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. My brawn is a D4. A 2.
You pick up this rock that feels regular weight, regular size, and throw it over the cliff, and it will sail high into the air before descending into the sea. And Will look over and watch, going, "Oh, it's a long drop."
Oh yeah, heck.
Yeah, yeah.
Take a couple steps back.
Careful. Oh, we should get back. Right, we've seen it, and you've given me things to think about. Turn the light off.
I don't want to go back right now.
And as you say those words, you find yourself sat back in the diner.
Are you okay?
Yep. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. No. Sorry. I was somewhere else for a second.
So what's the second thing on the list after the pictures?
After the pictures, the second thing on the list is going to be spring on to the Scallops pitch during a match. Scallops being the local baseball team.
Right. We should take the pictures.
I don't even know how much he likes baseball.
He used to
Wait,
watch it with Dad. So
Sorry, is this and Jade has, if you're looking at the list, this is the first time Jade has seen it. And you can kind of see the realization of what this group of people is doing and what this moment is settle over her, because until now she's seemed very confused about why we're here. She's just not felt able to leave. And she just kind of sits up a little bit straighter. So this is the quest that you were saying. Right. Okay, yeah, okay. Cool. I guess I'm on a quest then. If that's alright.
Yeah, parties affording to make a good variety of people for a quest in the games.
okay. So Corey, what do we do next? What's our first action?
Well, if we're following the through line, we kind of did like a sidestep here with the pancakes, but it is important that we do fuel up and get energy because quests can take a while, so it's good. We have our rations, so then we can go and do the pictures, and then it's possible that if we spring onto the Scallops field, then they might try to chase us, and so it'll be good for our endurance as well if we eat. So that is why I was not against the lemonade.
Okay.
Smart.
Hey, if we're a party, we should have a name, right?
We could.
Mrs. Whitley comes out with the pancakes. A party. Oh.
Like a quest party.
Oh right, I see. Like Lord of the Rings. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Oh, quite the fellowship. Oh, have you got a name?
Thank you for the pancakes.
Oh, sorry, I'm intruding. I'll leave you.
No, you're good, Mrs. Whitley.
Joy.
Thanks.
Finch?
Yeah.
What would those comic books, what would they call us?
It depends. I don't know. I don't read a lot about groups. We read a lot of Conan, and he's kind of a loner. But a fellowship is cool, like Lord of the Rings, like Whitley said.
The Fellowship.
The Pancake Fellowship.
The Pancake Fellowship. The Fellowship of the Pancake.
That's a good working title, I guess, to start.
Will would like it.
Yeah.
Okay, right, let's go take these damn pictures. Come on. Eat
As
your
you all
pancakes.
stand up to leave, you just hear like a rapping on the glass of the windows. And like looking in at you is this 19-year-old individual that you all are aware of from around town with kind of bleached blonde hair and a mohawk that stands up. He's got like black eyeliner around his eyes, a leather jacket on but no top underneath it, just with his hands pressed up against it.
Oh, jeez.
And you just hear a muffled, "Hey! Hey!"
Hey, can we help you?
And he'll
I'll
just
flick
like
the window where his
pretend
face
to
is.
draw pretend to draw a love heart in the window.
Ugh, let's go.
Is that one
Do
of
you
your
all follow?
friends?
No.
When you leave, you see that he is just outside and we're like, enjoying some pancakes and lemonade, are we friends? Where's your friends? Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
Naya doesn't say anything, she just goes and gets on a bike.
What? No sort of back and forth? That's usually, like, that's what you've always been like. Come on,
We're
Naya.
going to take a picture.
How quaint.
You're not invited.
I don't want to be. I just want to know what's going on.
We're
Why
going
do you
to take
care?
a picture.
And you are?
This is Corey,
Corey.
my
Okay.
sibling.
Oh. It's hard to keep track of all your friends. You have so many, Naya.
Guys, let's go.
Yeah.
We don't need to do this.
Sure, let's go.
We don't need to do this.
Have fun.
I'll try and kick up some dirt onto him as we cycle up.
Okay, you make a fight check if you like.
Oh, I can try. Oh, it's a 4, so it explodes, right? Because it's the highest number. on the
Yeah,
dice.
you get to re-roll.
Oh, it makes it a 5.
Okay, with a 5, we're gonna say you can kick up some dirt into his face. He will. What? So no talk, just all fight. That's no fun. You're going to take your.
Put a shirt on!
It's summer. This is exactly what I should be wearing, right, guys? And you'll see that just like leaning against this statue, are the rest of his gang. The statue of Walton Franklin, who you all know as the local crooner. And they'll all just nod, going, "You're the man, Billy."
Naya is riding very quickly away. Very, very quickly.
You kids don't want to go digging into things.
I'm gonna ride really fast and catch up with Naya. What did he mean by that?
By what?
Don't go digging.
I don't know. He just says stuff. He's an idiot.
Okay. Sure.
Don't let him get in your head, Finch. He does that.
Okay. Thanks.
Where are the others? Oh, shit. And she'll, like, Corey, Jade, come on!
Jade was hanging back to turn around and like flip the gang off, and she just kind of like skirts her bike around and like pedals harder.
Jade, as you're pedaling along, you pass by a little memorabilia shop, trying to catch up with the rest of the group, and like you feel a jolt through your body, and then like out your periphery of your vision, you see this flashing of a metallic, like a metallic flash out the side of your eye.
Jade like stops abruptly, and just sort of like she doesn't get off of her bike just yet, but she kind of just stands like trying to see what that was or where that came from.
And your eyes are drawn to this glass window at the front of this memorabilia shop, and sitting in a little plinth is a replica of Sting. which is Bilbo Baggins' sword.
Yeah, for a moment, I think she forgets the group, and she just stands. And then she remembers that she's in a fellowship now, and kind of looks ahead to where the others are. And if they're still going, she'll like pull herself out of that, get back on her bike, like take a moment,
As
and then
you
carry on off.
turn to look at the rest, you look down the road and see that they're not there anymore. And then you hear a voice say, I always really admired Bilbo. Just like one of the small people, you know, that just really kind of pushed and stood up for what was right.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, Bilbo's great. I mean, I'm a Frodo girl myself, but
I
Wait.
always found him a little annoying.
shut up. You didn't. You just want to be different.
I mean, who doesn't?
I don't know. Wait. What's happening right now?
Well, we are looking at this nice sword. I'm thinking of buying it.
Yeah, but it's probably expensive.
I can, put it on allowance. Or,
Yeah.
I'll make a deal.
You'll make a deal.
Yeah, good at deals.
What are you gonna trade? Like a riddle?
A riddle, maybe I could, I don't know, I could sing for them. Maybe I could go on my own quest and say I'll take the sword as payment for whatever it is that you need. Maybe we'll do some delivery, just like Frodo, because that's all that was. It's just like
that was
long-term
that was
delivery.
more than a delivery. I mean,
Well, it's cross country, right? That's all.
yeah. Yeah. And Jade takes a few steps back, and she's really torn between wanting to just live and exist in this moment that feels like a memory or a dream, and then this other part of her that just keeps surfacing, like every time she smiles or laughs, that just wants to shut it out and reject it, because it's this voice in the back of her head just telling her that this isn't real and this can't be happening.
You feel a hand on your shoulder. Jade, this is real. We're right here.
It can't be. It feels real, like it feels like it should be. But we're not here. And I mean, maybe I am. Maybe I'm going crazy now. That's great. That's just what we all need. But you're not here, and you should be.
I'll always be here. And the sword starts to glow.
What the fuck? No. See, this. It's not real. This doesn't happen, and that's not how it goes. It's just a toy in a shop window, and I'm just, my brain's just processing wrong or something.
Corey, you see Jade stood looking in a shop window.
Jay,
Oh, yeah. God, I've fallen way behind. We should catch up.
do you want to buy something?
And she just looks back at the sword and shakes her head. No, it's good. We should take the picture.
Yeah, Naya's gonna chew her head off. So
Hurry up!
there it is.
Yeah. She's in a good mood.
Yeah.
I'll get back on my bike properly. Pedal off.
And you all arrive as a group outside of the arcade. It is this dilapidated looking building, flashy neon lights that seem to be fading. The paintwork on the front of the facade is starting to chip. You see seagulls swooping in that are starting to try and steal ice creams off of small children. It's getting towards the end of the summer. There's still people here. It's busy enough to still be worth opening, but it feels different, as though there's less people than there used to be.
I think Corey is immediately distracted. Like, the quest is their idea, but it's just an immediate, like, look to the left and a few steps in a direction of, like, the Pac-Man.
Naya will walk up behind them and sort of reach into their pocket and put a bunch of, like, quarters into Corey's hand and go, knock yourself out.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Mom and Dad keep giving me loads of money, so it's their way of dealing with it, I think.
That's one way, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find that dance machine. And she'll go and try and find one of those ones where you do all the stepping.
It is quite a lively little arcade. There's lots of games, lots of kids playing, lots of people taking tickets out of machines and trading them in for prizes. Finch, Jade, what are you doing? As like Nia does that and Corey runs off to slot endless coins.
Jade's still definitely a little bit out of it from what's just happened, and then the other two have immediately gone off, and she thought we were here to take a photo, and she doesn't like the arcade, and it's noisy and it's loud and there's people here, and so Jade is very much just kind of stood awkwardly next to her sibling, kind of like glazed over at the eyes.
I'm gonna sidle up and do a really awkward kind of big brotherly arm throw around the shoulder. It's not.
Ugh.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Jeez.
That's fine. It's fine. You don't have to do that. It's don't make it weird. Okay.
Sorry. It's not
It's fine.
weird. That's a normal thing.
No,
for a
it's
brother
fine.
to do.
You just made me jump. Okay?
Sorry.
I'm not.
Hey,
been
wanna
a-
play hockey or something?
Fine. I mean, I guess I thought we were just gonna like take the picture, you know. So
Yeah, this is kind of Corey's
yeah.
patch.
Yeah.
so
No. I get it. Like if that's what they need to do. Like I get it.
They're just having some fun.
Yeah.
We could have some fun. The thing that we're allowed to do.
Okay. Air hockey.
You
You
okay?
all disperse looking for the games that you want to play. Corey, what would you be looking for as the regular here?
I think Corey is used to there's the Pac-Man. There's also the pinball. There is oh god, what's it called? Space Invaders. So I think those are the main three. There was a couple 2-player ones that he'd switch between the sides of just to see which one felt better. But yeah, they tend to prefer playing at home a lot nowadays. But yeah, I think they go for Pac-Man.
Okay. You make your way towards the Pac-Man machine, and like you can see that there's a couple of kids on it already that are like really engrossed in playing into this game, and will start to like nudge each other on the shoulder as they're doing so, laughing as though they're like trying to put each other off. And it's they're intent on staying here.
I think Corey waits and looks at the when they die, because eventually they will get caught by a ghost and die. Looks at the scorecard. How high are they ranking?
Not as high as Will.
Good. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can I play that?
What? I mean, we're just. I mean, how good are you?
I'm pretty good.
Pretty good. Pretty good's not really good, though.
Well, if you let me play, I can show you how good I am.
Well, I mean.
I'm better than you.
Oh, now them's fighting words. Okay. Okay. Big boots. Sure. What's your name?
It's Corey.
Hi. I'm Stephen. I am gonna bet you that you can't beat that high score. And if I'm right, I take all your coins. But if you beat it, I'll give you all these tickets. And he'll just hold up a huge wad of like tickets.
So if I lose, you take my coins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Deal. Holds out a hand.
Sure. And we'll like shake it hesitantly.
You're up, Corey.
Corey will settle into the space, look over their shoulder. Okay. Like, it doesn't have to be like a show.
Oh no, we're locked in.
Great. And we'll
Place
start
a coin.
playing. Yeah.
You start to play this game, and immediately it just comes to you like a fish to water. This is exactly where you need to be and exactly what you're good at. And you start to move this little yellow icon around, gobbling up all of the little icons that it's meant to. You hear these ghosts that are moving around. You manage to collect the occasional cherry, moving through different levels, and you hear them exclaiming, "Wait a minute, he is actually really good." It's like, what? This is... Oh no. Do you think I can go back on my bet? No, I don't. Once you're locked in, you said you're locked in, Stephen. I think like they will take all of those tokens, and then the voices start to drown out, and you just feel a nudge at your side to saying you're getting really good at this game.
Yeah. Of course I am. That's what happens when you keep playing.
You play a lot. I've been watching. You're really good at it. You really focus in.
Thanks. What?
Hey, I'm just watching. I'm always here.
This isn't... We haven't done it yet. How are you here?
What are you talking about? I'm just watching you play the game. Come on. You're gonna... Like, careful! You just watch the ghost hits into you. Hey, don't get distracted. Focus on the game.
I mean, I'm trying, but you're not.
I'm sorry. I'll take a step back. After you.
How are you here? We didn't. No, I. Will.
Corey.
This did we break it?
Break what?
Did we break this?
No, this is all okay. This is fine. Come on, beat my score. I know you can do it.
No, I can't. If I beat the score, I can't go back.
Why? You can always come back and beat it again.
No, I don't want to beat your score. If it changes, then I can't undo if I change it.
Corey, everything changes.
It doesn't have to. If I keep you there, then it doesn't have to change. I can put it back. I can put it back. If we do this, I can put it back. I'll prove it to you. We can put it back.
Okay, then prove it to me.
Okay.
Can I get you to make me a grit roll, please?
Okay. What is my... Okay. That's a 2.
You start to feel yourself silently cry.
I think Corey just stops playing.
Oh, Stephen, I think you're going to get your tokens. You'll get all of those coins. What's happened? I think they've given up. I knew they couldn't do it.
Here. And Corey just shoves the coins at them and leaves.
Better luck next time.
That's not right. It's not. That wasn't supposed to happen like that. That wasn't supposed to happen like that. That was faulty. Okay, that was faulty.
Nia, you're at one of these rhythm dance machines, and you've watched as Corey walks in your direction away from that Pac-Man machine.
Hey, Corey. Hey,
What?
you alright?
Fine.
No, you're not. Hey, Corey. And she'll sort of go over and like turn them around to face her.
It's just tears coming down their face.
Hey. Yeah, I know. And she'll just like pull Corey in.
They said they would give me tickets if I beat Will's score, and I didn't want to beat Will's score.
Hey,
I can't.
who said that?
Over there. I don't think they don't know. I don't think they know. I mean, I don't look like you guys, so people forget.
I know. Hey, just wait here, okay?
Okay.
And she'll point up at the dance machine and go, "That's one high score he never got." And she'll point and it will say Nia. And she's like, so, and she'll wander over. And she'll just tap on the shoulder of one of the people playing Pac-Man.
Oh,
Hi.
Sorry, we're busy.
I know. You took something from my sibling.
Okay. That was a bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to give it back.
Why was it important?
You see that name up there?
Will?
Yeah. That's our brother.
Oh.
Heard of him?
Yeah, he was the one looking for the lighthouse, right?
Yeah. Wait, what? Looking. Everyone knows where the light. What are you trying? Sorry. No. Yes. Our brother.
I'm really sorry. Yeah. Here.
Thanks.
Hands them over.
Keep that one. Don't beat that score. And
I don't think anyone can beat that score.
Damn right. And she'll go back over to Corey and put the coins in Corey's hand.
Thanks.
Want to try and, well, you can either try and beat me at this, or you can destroy me on any other game of your choice.
I don't think I want to play right now.
Okay. She'll just keep hold of their hands where she put the coins in. Shall we go take that picture?
Yeah.
Time passes. You all kind of come together at the photo booth at the back of the arcade. Pile in to a tight little space.
Okay, so we just take the picture. Is there any particular... Are we just smiling? Like, what are we doing?
We have to pick a funny border, and then when you take the picture, then you can put stickers on. It's you'll see at the end they're pretty funny. It's like speech bubbles and.
Sure.
I can set it up.
Sure.
Okay. All right. On 3, cheese. Okay. 1, 2, 3, cheese.
Cheese.
Everyone looks so enthusiastic about this photograph that you take.
Nia will flash a very perfect smile at the camera at that point.
And luckily, you need to do it 4 more times
I think
as
there's
you get these 4 out.
I think there's a moment where Corey is like trying to move into a better position and loses balance, and then so kind of falls into Nia and Finch.
Yeah.
And then that's just one of the snapshots.
And as you're all inside this little booth, you'll hear walking past just one of the staff going, "Have you checked on the diver game? Seems like it's been out of action for a little bit." And another staff member will say, "No, it's been on the fritz ever since that kid came in asking about like what was at the bottom of the game." And like, they kept insisting, like, if you get to the bottom, you'll figure it out. Who was the kid? Oh, well, it's the weird thing. That's the, the kid who, well, they're calling it, like, an unfortunate incident, but the kid who got hit by the car out at the edge of town. Oh, Stevens, right. Yeah. Yeah, he was in asking about that game a lot. And
Nia immediately opens the curtain. Hi.
oh, hi.
What game?
Like, it's like deep sea diver. It's
Show me.
oh, it's off at the moment.
Put it back on then.
Hey, it's me. Probably waking you up, but whatever, you deserved it. I was just thinking about this summer, man. Best one yet. Every late night bike ride, every time we nearly got busted for something daft. Every silly joke that made us laugh till we couldn't breathe. I wouldn't trade it for anything. You and me, we made this town ours. And I know we'll still have time before I go, but I just wanted to say thanks for all of it. I know we don't do the whole feelings thing, but if I didn't say it now, I'd probably never say it. So there, you win. Just don't expect me to start writing you love Stop getting all mopey on me. Boys don't cry, remember? Alright, that's enough sappy crap for one message. See you tomorrow, smartass. I love you, man.
As you pull that curtain out and go to head off to try and figure out what is about this game that they're talking about, the pictures print off and they start to develop sitting in the little docket. I don't know if any of you pick them up, but you see Finch, Jade, Corey, and a perfectly smiling Nia, and then behind them, just with 2 fingers, Will.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Sam?
You can't. You can't.